UAM News Team. Let's move back here closer to Guam, where we have the executive director of the Guam Election Commission, Miss Maria Pangelinan, joining us now. Good morning, Miss Maria. Unmute.
We'll do sorry, half a day, Chris Barnett.
Bananas to us, Miss Maria. How are you today?
Maule, Zahagu.
Very, very cherry. We'll just get right into it, Miss Maria. So I've been trying to get a hold of you about your supplemental budget that you guys were trying to get from your chair, Senator Joe San Augustine. And so, has there been now a discussion on that supplemental budget appropriation that you guys are looking for in order to have this election this year?
Yes, so we've had follow up from the office, and in fact, Senator Joe himself called me yesterday. So we're looking forward to seeing something very soon.
Can you give us the amount again, Miss Maria? How much exactly were you guys looking for? And then and if you could explain what it's going to cover.
Okay, so $602,000. So what it is we had requested for 2.1 million for fiscal year 22. Fiscal year 22 will cover the primary election as well. So we were only given, I believe, 1.6. So part of it is the shortfall from the fiscal year 22 appropriation, and the rest of it is to cover early voting. That law was passed after the budget call, even after the budget appropriation. So we're hoping to hear from Senator Joe soon.
Miss Maria, what about the early voting? Are you guys looking? I heard something about you're looking for a place so that you can conduct early voting. Can you give us more info on that?
Yes. So in assessing our new location, we know that we cannot accommodate our voters conveniently and safely inside pandemic conditions. So we've been doing some market research. We issued out a request for letters of interest to provide us about 5,000 square feet to conduct early voting. So the letters of interest are due to us, I think March 14th. After that, we will put together an invitation for bid. And then the invitation for bid will go out, and we hope that we can get good space so that we can accommodate our voters. If you remember, for the 2020 general election, over 12,000 voters showed up for early voting. So we hope that happens. We hope we exceed the number for early voting. We hope we exceed the total number for voter participation for 2022. And we want to start already stressing that, yes, we will have curbside voting, especially that's part of our request for letters of interest, so that we can accommodate only the persons with disabilities. We hope that the young people and those that are able to will be able to get good parking spots and be able to walk into the venue to do early voting. Chris, if you remember, we have universal voting machines, and these universal voting machines, I think you used it, makes it very efficient. What it'll do is it'll mark the ballot, and that ballot marking device, the voter can check it, and then you'll print it out. You'll print the ballot out, and you put it in your absentee envelope and seal it. And that happens only during early voting.
Yeah, I did. Which machine was that again, Miss Maria? That was the high-tech one, right?
The express vote, universal express voting machine. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know if it really worked because the election didn't turn out the way I wanted, but probably.
It really works, sir. And they were bought. We got them especially for our voters with disabilities, because they can vote independently on there, especially yeah. So we've had good reception from our voters. Thank you.
Miss Maria, how are we looking with voter registration?
Chris, I had mentioned that we would hit 50,000 registered voters in February. We did not. I'm pretty sure we'll hit it in March. But most of our most of our new registrants come actually from the Division of Motor Vehicle. We have in place motor voter registration where if you're ready to renew or get a new license, Guam driver's license or a Guam ID, you can also register to vote there. So that's where we've been getting our numbers. Although we've seen some activity with volunteer voter registrars coming in to pick up their packets, so they can register folks out there in the community.
We're talking about the voter turnout being on low. So just being in the elections that you've been in, looking at what you're tracking, what are you anticipating for this election's turnout?
I hope it gets better. We've dipped into the high 60, I think 68%. We've gone down. Ooh, I was wondering if it was 63% last election in the pandemic, but we're hoping maybe much lower, but we're hoping to, high 60s, high 60s and optimistically maybe 70%. And, with candidates, with gubernatorial candidates from both parties, we hope to see that.
Last question, Miss Maria. People dying to know: has Congressman Mike St. Nicholas picked up a packet yet for the gubernatorial office?
Oh shoot! I'm sorry. I don't. I'll check it now, but it's on. I believe. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't remember. But for anybody that wants to check, on our website at gec.guam.gov. You can check if who has picked up the packets. You can go into the candidate information, and there's a updated list all the time on our website. Chris, I'm sorry, I don't remember if he's picked up a packet.
I didn't see one. No, I was just checking if he maybe picked it up.
No, he had. If you're talking about later on, no, he hasn't picked one up yet.
Thank you, Miss Maria.
Hagumas.
Okay, so have a good weekend.
You too, sir.
Miss Maria Pangelinan, lovely lady. 9 o'clock, we're at KUAM FM Agotnia, Guam. Good morning, guys. Brought to you by Cabo Enterprises, ITD, and Jack in the Box on this Friday. Friday, woohoo! First Friday in Lent, guys. Heads up, if you're not eating the flesh of animals, well, don't eat the flesh of animals. And yes, we had Polymicrosostomo on Wednesday. I don't know why it wasn't the top story on the news. Chicken is meat. Yep, chicken is meat. The official determination from Father Mike over at St. Anthony, guys. So if you are doing the Lenten thing and it's Friday and you're not eating meat, chicken is not an option. But you know what is an option? Oh, boy, do you know what is an option? Huh? I've got a couple options for you. How do you want to go? Do you want to be traditional? Maybe a BK Big Fish. It's just in time for Lent. It's a BK Big Fish sandwich. It's flaky. It's crispy. The tartar sauce is just right, just perfectly enough. The bun is soft.